In this episode of Mighty Car Mods, our Golf R goes to battle against an impressive array of vehicles to see if it can hold its own down the quarter mile, even when it's up against cars that cost 10 times as much. Let's do this. We modified a stock Volkswagen Golf R over a weekend to try and give it supercar rivaling performance, while keeping it looking totally stock and allowing daily drivability, making it the ultimate hatchback sleeper. Now, with 280 kilowatts at the wheels, its performance is currently untested in this form, so we thought we'd bring it down to the Dragway to see what kind of numbers we can get. Just for fun, we've brought down a few cars for the little Golf to battle, including a Bmw M5. It'll also be going up against a Lamborghini Huracan Performante. It'll be going against Marty's newly fixed Evo, which is now pulling 280 kilowatts at the wheels, as well as an Audi R8 V10 Plus. Of course, SuperGramps is here to lay down a time, as well as the all-new turbo kit on the block, the Kia Stinger. Of course, we'll battle a Golf's big brother, the Audi RS3, and an R35 Nissan Skyline Gt-R. We're going to do one run each, with the quickest time determining the winner of each race. There are no second chances, no reruns, and no test runs. A single race for each competitor. First up, it's the RS3, so let's do this. Alright, welcome to our epic Golf supercar drag battle. My first race is an RS3, of course, and I'm going up to the staging line. This is probably the closest kind of factory car you can get to this kind of performance, the Audi RS, and I'm pretty excited to see how he goes, actually. They are a good, the Audi's a good car. I'm staged up, and I'm about to put my launch control is good. I've got to change to my 0 to 100. This is it. I've got him on the launch. It's an absolute chop, everybody. An absolute chop. I'm crossing the line at 200 kilometers an hour. I wonder what my quarter mile time was.
11.3 beats 12.0.
11.3! Wow! Alright, well, that's our first battle of the day, and it is time now to move on to the next opponent. Thank you very much, mate.
Mate, congratulations, 11.3. Well
I'm
done.
sorry that I chopped you. 12 is really good. Okay, I'm lining up for another battle. This time it is versus the Kia Stinger. Rear-wheel drive, making all the right turbo noises, of course, because it is the GFB Stinger. We'll see how we go. I mean, it should be quite an entertaining race. Up at the staging line now. I've got no staging lights yet. That's one, that's two. Waiting for the Stinger to stage, and then we are on for a bit of golf action. All right. And he's staged. This is it. Go. I got him on the launch. I got him on everything. Crossing the line at about 205 kilometers an hour, and I'll check on our quarter mile time.
11.2, mate.
11.2! We've done 11.2, everybody. 11.2 in a Golf. In a Golf. What the? I just want to reiterate, I'm full street trim. I'm full interior. I'm electric heated seats. I mean, I could pull some of this stuff out. I think we might have a 10-second car, people. But, like I said last time, you gotta run it like you brung it, like you drive it. This is how I drive it. That's how I should test it. And we got 11.2. Very happy. Stinger in the bag. RS3 in the bag.
Your Golf just did an 11.2.
Bring it in, Martin.
Holy shit!
I know. 11.2.
I hear a GTR in the distance. I hear a GTR in the distance. Show it, man.
There's an R35 Gt-R. This is Brett, everybody, of course, from Go Fast Brett and GFB, and he's been a friend of the show for a long time and a friend of ours. Quite the legend. This is pretty much the ultimate grudge match between Euro and JDM, isn't it, really?
It is. It's good to see.
I mean, we've got the R35 Gt-R, the hero, and that grocery getting little performance hatch.
I do have to say I'm a little bit nervous now looking at that flashing board up there.
Well, we're just going to have to see. Yeah. We're going to. I mean, you've got launch control, right?
Well, I'm not sure how well this actually works.
Okay.
We're only going to get one shot at this, so I'm still trying to figure out.
All right, cool. Well, you get on the Googles and see what you got to do.
Hang on.
And I'll see you at the other end. But good luck, and most importantly, have fun. Thanks for coming down, man. All right, so this time we're racing the R35 Gt-R, of course, one of the most impressive performance cars in history. One of my favorite cars, of course. I love the 32, the 33, the 34, the 35 is special. And I am ready to go when he is. And let's go. I've got him on the launch. It's an absolute chop. I've got a recorded 0 to 100 of 2.97 seconds. Crossing the line at 200 kilometers an hour. An absolute chop.
11.2 again.
I want to put it out there that this is an easier car to drive, and some people are coming out in cars that are kind of not their own. Of course, the cars are capable of better times, and no doubt the comment section will be full of that, but we're racing what we've got today, one race each, that's it, and that's the result. So, time to move on to the next challenger. Everybody, this is Victor. Hey Victor, how are you, mate?
Good, mate.
Thank you very much for coming down. This looks like a beautiful car.
Thank you.
Tell me, what is it?
It's an Audi R8.
And this is the V10, this is the big boy, isn't it?
It's a V10 Plus.
The V10 Plus. I don't know anything about them because I'll never be able to afford one, but it looks lovely. Thanks for coming down. Have fun out there, mate.
Thank you.
It's going to be a good race, this one. It's Volkswagen versus Volkswagen. So this is going to be a good race. This is a Volkswagen Golf versus a Volkswagen R8 V10. I think it's going to be a very close race, this one, actually, because that is a seriously impressive car. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I'm all staged up. I'm ready to go. He's coming up to the line and he will be ready shortly. The light will go green and it'll be Merry Golfmas to everybody. Once he's got his one light on, I'm going to get my revs up. Yep, okay, we are good to go. This is it. Golf R versus Audi R8 V10. Oh, he's missed the front. We'll still get a time from him. I had a little bit of tyre slip that time. All right, I beat him down the quarter mile. I had a slower 0 to 100 of 3.25 seconds.
Versus 11.0.
Oh, he chopped me. All right, that is a chop. That is a 11.3 for the Golf versus 11 flat. The Golf has been defeated by a Volkswagen R8 V10. Well done. That's awesome. Well done. That is a win for you.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter whether you leave first or I leave first. Okay. It's timed from the very front to the end. You could wait for me to finish, look at my time, and then go if you want. It's all about the time.
Oh, okay.
You got 11 flat.
Didn't know that.
The win is yours. Congratulations. Enjoy your car. Thanks for coming out, man. See you later.
Yeah.
The R8 is, of course, a very fast car. It didn't scare me, though. This next car scares me. This is the Bmw M5. An absolute beast of a car. And I got to say, this one here, I'm a little worried about this race. I got to be honest. He's right next to me. He's staged up. This is it. Let's go. Oh, he's got me on the launch. Can I reel him in? He's pulling. He's on. Oh! That was an excellent race. That was excellent, and a chop by the BMW.
11.4.
Sorry, what are those times again, please?
11.3 for the Golf.
And how did the BMW go?
11.4.
Whoa, whoa, sorry, are you saying the Golf won that?
By 1/10.
We beat the M5! He's behind me right now. There go the hazard lights. Wow, he got me on the launch, but look, the way it works here, from line to line, that's a win for the Golf. My 0 to 100 times are slowly coming up. I was down in the 2-second range before. I've now had some 3.2s and 3.4s. Each of these cars is kind of, you know, they're getting warmed up and then they're hitting the strip, whereas I'm going round and round and round. So I would expect, even though there's some amazing German engineering going on, that there is going to be a bit of fatigue and a bit of heat kind of working its way into things. All right, next up, we've got a bit of an old school grudge match. We got SuperGramps versus the Golf. Really looking forward to see how that goes. Should be an interesting battle. How are you going in there, Martin?
I'm good. I'm fairly certain I'm going to get chopped, but I'm excited to race my car.
Mate, I think it's time. Are you ready to have a race just for fun? It's all about the fun, isn't it? Well, let's get up there and get into it, mate.
Dragway nerves kicking in.
Okay, this is it. This is Golf versus SuperGramps. Going up to the staging line.
All right, I'm going to get chopped, but I'm hoping I can just get one really nice solid run out of SuperGramps at the drags. Get me a time.
1 light stage, 2 light stage, foot on the brake, down to the floor. Launch control is ready. And let's do this. Let's go. He's bobbed it a bit, but so have I. I think that's a chop for SuperGramps, everybody.
At least I got away, and at least I didn't break my car. In a 5th gear.
That was a 3.3 second 0 to 100. Bit of a bog on the launch, man, but the power at that first part of the race was quite similar.
Yeah, I bogged a little bit, but I'm just happy I didn't blow it up, man. I'm stoked.
I think what we can celebrate, Martin, is that we both made it to the end of the track and no quad bikes were required to tow either of us or our cars out of Eastern Creek tonight.
Yeah, SuperGramps just doing its thing. Very, very happy. That Golf is ridiculous.
I mean, it's a true sleeper, and I think the problem is that sometimes people go, I'm going to get this really old car and put an engine in it, but people are starting to pick up now on old Volvos and, you know, they're starting to pick up on which cars are being used for sleepers. Golfs, there's so many of them, there's so many around, and they all look so similar. It's really hard to tell what's fast and what's not. So, yeah, I'm really happy with it, man, and the fact that it's doing this over and over again, I'm really stoked.
Well, you've chopped one of my cars. Maybe we should try the other one. What do you think for its maiden voyage, the one everyone's been talking about?
Martin, I would love to do that, and I think we should do it imminently, but there is a Lamborghini down there, and rather than me finish on a loss with you, I might lose to him so that when I beat the Evo and win, I can go home on a bit of a high, you know what I mean? So I might do the Lambo now and then I'll come back to you. Is that all right?
It's not every day there's a Lambo lined up next to you, so I think that's perfectly fine. Get at it. Send it.
I will send it. All right, next up we have this. This is Tony. G'day, mate. Welcome to Mighty Car Mods. How are you going?
Very good.
Mate, can you tell me a little bit about your car? This is another one I'll never be able to afford, so I don't know anything about it. Can you tell me what it is?
Lamborghini Hurricane Performante.
Okay. Do these cost more than $37,000?
Just a little bit.
Okay, how much do these retail for? I know, more than you can afford, Lamborghini. No, how much do one of these cost, mate?
Well, this one's part of the Adverdayan program with special paint and some other options. There's a bit over $600.
$600,000.
Yeah.
Well, mate, I'm very excited to race you. I'm honoured to put some European heritage versus some Volkswagen over here. Thank you for coming down. Most importantly, have fun. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself out there, mate. Thanks for coming down. For my next race, I'm up against a proper performance car. It's a Lamborghini. No doubt I'm going to get chopped, but I'm here to have a fun time and see how the Golf goes. We are slowing down as the car heat soaks, but I'm not going to step away from the battle. That is a good looking car. Goodness me. That is a very good looking car. Come on, little Golf. You never know. He might make an accident or something. He might have a problem. Like, let's go. That's it. I've got him on the launch. I've got him on the launch. Go, little Golf, go. Yes, go Golf, go! Go, go, go! Go little Golf! Well, that was an absolute chop, but a lot of fun. Wow, now that is a fast car. 10.5 by the Lambo, thank you, mate. Could you just make a call to Mechanical Stig, please, and ask him to bring the Cresta down and my parachute, and I'll meet him down here at the Dragway in the next hour. Thank you. I wish I could bring the Cresta down, but it's not happening tonight. But that is a well-deserved chop by my friend here, who I just met tonight for the first time, but has spent over $600,000 on his car. And mine is $37,000 with some mods. So, well done. That's it for the night. Oh no, it's not. There's one more battle, of course, to be had, and that is the newly modified and now performing beautifully Mitsubishi Evo. So I'm gonna go and sit this car back at the start of the strip. The Evo is gonna run up. We've beaten some very impressive cars tonight. We've been beaten by some even more impressive cars. And it's time for the final battle of the night, which is Mitsubishi Evo versus Volkswagen Golf R. Let's get this on. Martin, before we start, I would just like to say I have a lot of respect for you as a human being and as my mate.
Thank you very much. Is that because you know your Golf's going to beat my Evo? Is that why you're saying these things?
Martin, I've known you for a very long time. We've been doing this show for probably 11 years, and I've known you for 5 years more than that. And what I know is that you have the skill, ability, and determination to go hard. And whether you win or lose tonight, your 280 kilowatt Evo will become a 400 kilowatt Evo, and I will be chopped. And I hope at that point, just before that race, you say, you know what, mate, I've got a lot of respect for you.
Okay, mate, well, I won't say it now, just so I can say it later.
But let's do this. I'm excited. I'm excited to drag my Evo. Let's do it.
The exciting thing is, Marty, is that the Evo's been an unknown. We've been working on it for a little while. This harks all the way back to Wasabi versus Too Sexy, and now here we are. The Wasabi versus Too Sexy race was on this very strip a number of years ago. Let's talk and more chopping. Let's do this. All right, this is it. This is the Golf versus the Evo. It's going to be a good race. Looking forward to the run. I'm going to get myself staged up.
All right, here we go.
Launch controlled, ready to go.
Locked it. Shit, it goes hard. It goes really, really hard. Wow, I'm actually... blew an intercooler pipe. God damn, blew an intercooler pipe. I could feel it. Just lost all my power. That same one as the dyno.
That was a nice little Sunday afternoon jaunt.
You know that intercooler pipe I kept blowing on the dyno?
Mate, not the first thing blown in your car, but yes, continue.
It would appear that I have no positive pressure into my engine. The turbo might be making it, but the engine is not receiving it. But I got almost to the end of the track, which was cool.
Excellent, mate. Well, look, I mean, I just had a little leisurely drive there.
Good, mate. That was a very fun way to spend an evening.
All right, so that's it for the Golf, everybody. Martin, thank you very much, mate, and thank you, everybody who watched this battle. You win some and you lose some, and the Evo will definitely be back in the future for a rematch. The Golf did great doing back-to-back runs all night. Our best time was 11.2 down the quarter mile and a 0 to 100 time of 2.9 seconds, which is incredible. The car makes for a great little daily, a super stealthy sleeper that runs 11s and doesn't get any unwarranted attention. So there it is, that's the Golf. Now we've got an Evo to go and fix, so we'll see you on the next episode of Mighty Car Mods.